Hello to all you wisdom walkers out there, and those of you who want to be wisdom walkers or going to be wisdom walkers. This is Jojopah, Maria, and Saroma of Wisdom Walk Talk coming to you with the astrological insights for the week of today, which is the 5th through I think I'm going until the 11th or the 12th. I can't remember. One of those. Anyway, it's a pleasure to be here and to do this. I'm breaking out the astrological insights from my 3 weekly broadcasts, just to make sure I have a little more time in the broadcast and not spill over too much. I don't want them to be too long. I want them to be where it's manageable because all of us are so busy right now trying to survive. But I do want you to be able to have these messages. So without further ado, I'm going to go right into our astrology for the week because it's really exciting. Like today, we do have a square that is going on, and squares are always interesting. Is that the energy's a little tight? So if you're feeling, even though it's a holiday weekend, a little tightness, just know the planets are having some squaring going on, but that should resolve itself. And tomorrow we have this new moon in Virgo. So let me share my screen with you because it's really, really cool. Hey, Michael, good to see you here. It's always fun to have an audience, even if it's just one person. It really makes a difference because then you feel like, okay, I am doing my work. So here we go. We have this new moon, and it's in the sign of Virgo. We're in Virgo season. And this new moon, auspiciously, according to Astro Butterfly, lines up with Uranus. And Uranus promises insights, clarity, and opportunities. So just keep your mind open. And the Virgo Uranian opportunities, isn't that a lovely phrase? The Virgo Uranian opportunities will eventually find their way to you. If you've been feeling stuck or confused and you're in search of some inspiration, this is your new moon. Wow, it's just like way cool. And I apologize, I meant to put this up for you more there we go. Bigger for you, a little bigger for you. Yeah, it's like we forget that new moons really are that time to set some new intentions for the coming moon cycle or, from one month to the next. And I think it's really important with everything that's going on. We have so much change energy happening. It's really important to consciously take time, even 5, 15 minutes today, and set an intention. Like, where would you like to be? How would you like to be? What would you like to be a month from now? What progress would you like to make on, what you're working on? What it is that you're creating, what it is that you're doing. Or it can even be like, I've been feeling really heavy and I've been feeling really miserable. And I'd like to get to where I'm feeling more joy than pain. Whatever that is, that intention is, it's just really, really cool that we have this opportunity to be able to, to do that, to set that intention. So let me get back here to you, and I'm going to stop my little share screen for a minute. So yeah, I just can't emphasize this enough because this is a really, really powerful new moon, and especially for the time of year that we're in. September is where we're getting ready to change up seasons. We're going to get our equinox again. So yeah, it's a really important time. So I can't stress that to you enough. Now, the other reason why this is so amazing, this time that we're in for this new moon, is because something unusual that's happening is that we are going to have not one, not two, but 3 trines happening tomorrow at the same time. Again, a trine is where in astrology you actually have energy flowing. So you can imagine not one astrological flow or planetary flow, not 2, but it's 3. Yeah. And let me share my screen with you and share with you what those are going to be, especially for those of us doing business. Like, this is really cool stuff. Like, this is the kind of stuff we really, really need. So we've got this new moon, and then kabang, we get Mars in Virgo trining Pluto in Capricorn. Now, this trine, this transit gives a tremendous surge of goal directed energy, which makes you very ambitious at this time. You can be assertive and direct in achieving your desires while still maintaining harmony, because like Mars is a god of war, Pluto's a god of the underworld. These two coming together in a partnership, what is that energy about? But this is a non-threatening approach that you can take, and it encourages cooperation and impresses people in power, which is you, of course. You may even be asked to take on a position of power or initiate a major transition or project at work or within your work area. This transit will highlight any leadership potential that you have. Wow, way, way cool. And also, it says this conflict is unlikely under this influence. Conflict is unlikely under this influence. That's really cool, especially with these two. This is very masculine, could turn into dominance energy. But it's saying here, conflict is unlikely. Okay. But you can confidently advance through challenging situations. So again, there may be some challenge, but you don't have to, fall into, winner take all. It can be win-win. This is a great time to stand up and be counted, or eliminate any obstacles that have hindered success. This also applies to your inner psychology, where you can transform any area of your life which has not been working. It also says during this time, a new romance is very possible right now, and it would itself bring a big transformation in your life. Yes. And this transit also favors investigations of all kinds. So you may begin to uncover something that has been hidden from you, that getting access to that would really be a great help to you in moving forward into the truth of who you are. Yeah. So again, that Mars and Virgo. Now, that's the first one. That's the first one that shows up. After that, on the same day of September 6th, we get Venus in Libra trining Jupiter in Aquarius. Now, this transit brings good cheer, optimism, and plenty of love. This is one of the most looked forward to of transits, and is of special interest to those seeking love. It does make you seem more attractive, but also allows you to relax and express the more affectionate and warming side of your personality. This is obviously a great time for dating, but also for mending any stressful situations. Socializing of all kinds is favored, and you should enjoy increased popularity. You will even find that you may get more fun out of an amusement park and love all types of adventurous activities. It is a perfect time for starting a holiday because of your relaxed and stress-free state. It says, luck and love can be matched with some fortune elsewhere in your life. Gifts, compliments, and good offers may be in store. You would be wise to accept any offers during this transit. Wow, wow, way cool. Love it. And then, last but not least, we get the Sun in Libra trining Uranus in Taurus. Now, this transit brings positive change and excitement, in addition to, right, the other things I just read to you. So now we get positive change and excitement on top of all that. Increased intuition and flashes of insight lead to self-discovery and revelations. These insights combine with increased self-confidence to allow you to express the more unique or quirky side of your personality. Your keen perceptive skills means that you can better understand studies of science or the astrology. I think that's fun. And you will feel like trying something new outside of your normal routine. That's really important. This could range from new adventures to new inventions. An excellent time to leave your comfort zone and widen your social circle with some extraordinary people. And it could also be extraordinary new people that you get to connect with. Wow, wow, wow. So amazing. Absolutely so amazing. Um, so yeah, um, I'm just like buzzing just from reading all that because I think it's like really, really, really cool, really interesting. And I'm going to now show you the last aspect for this week, which will be on the 9th through the 4th. Want to say hello to the folks who are listening in live right now. How are you? So good to know that you're there. I love it. Um, and I'm going to share my screen again. I hope that share went through because I came back and all I saw was me. So I'm hoping it went through. If it didn't go through, somebody write a comment and let me know, and I'll show them up again. I'll show the slides again. But anyway, but here's our final one that I want to share with you. Okay. Okay, let's see. Yeah, here we go. So the next one is we are going to get Venus in Scorpio. Yeah. So this is the 9th through the 10th. Venus, she's going to leave her home sign of Libra. And now she comes into Scorpio. Scorpio's is Mars's territory. So things are a little bit more complicated for Venus in here. Fortunately, it says we have a great mitigating factor called mutual reception. Mutual reception is when two planets are in each other's sign of rulership. So Venus is now in Mars's sign, Scorpio, while Mars from September 14th onwards is going to be in Venus's sign. So Venus and Mars bring out the best in each other. This is a great transit for relationships of any kind. In the next few weeks, we will find it easier to relate to others, to put ourselves in their shoes, to accept and love other people for who and where they are. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Really, really, really cool thing. Really cool thing right there. Yeah. Love it. Um, so again, I am so excited to share with you um, about the aspects that came, and I just see from Michael that my share when I was saying all this stuff wasn't showing the picture, so I'm going to go back like a good person, and I'm going to share with you um, what you should have been seeing on the screen, and I want to make the screen big for this share. So let's see, because they're really cool, and just a quick recap I'll do for you. Okay. So we will go backwards. And so the three trines that showed up. And the first one is the Mars in Virgo, trining Pluto in Capricorn. And again, this is where we get that goal-directed energy. We can be very ambitious at this time and assertive, and we will be supported. Next is the Venus in Libra, trine Jupiter in Aquarius. And this transit brings good cheer, optimism, and plenty of love. We like that. We love that. And then the Sun in Libra trining Uranus in Taurus. And this one brings that positive change and excitement. This is where we're going to step outside of our normal routine and be supported in that. So about stepping into something new, trying something new. And then, of course, I ended with the Venus entering into Scorpio. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. That should have worked. That should have worked this time. Again, I continue to still learn all this good stuff, and it's really fun. Um, Anyway, so have a good, safe rest of the holiday weekend here in the United States for Labor Day or any other part of the world that you're in. Have a good rest of your Sunday. I will be broadcasting live on my Blog Talk podcast. You can find a link to it in my Facebook page, Wisdom Walk Community or Wisdom Walk Radio on Facebook. You can get the link if you want to listen to the podcast. Otherwise, I will be doing a video on it of what I will be talking about. And the information I shared with you today mostly comes from Astro Butterfly. That's www.astrobutterfly.com. And I also use Kyle Thomas's blog on astrology.com. It should only be one C on that .gov. And astrology.com always has some good information too on just understanding astrology as well. And then the other one, and I'm not sure if I did make a banner for it, but it's called Astrology King, and it's www.astrologyking. Anyway, I got to go finish up preparing for the podcast live broadcast tonight, but I hope this information is helpful to you. I hope you have a fabulous September 6th, and take advantage of all this wonderful trine and new moon energy to really get yourself into situations that support the truth of who you are and bring you love and joy and happiness. This is Jojopah signing out. Talk to you soon again. Bye-bye.